I can absolutely understand that, especially with these aftershocks. Ivan Watson with the very latest. Thank you for that, Ivan. Our next guest is the Pakistan director for the humanitarian organization Islamic Relief, Adnan Cheema, joining us on the line now from Islamabad. And Adnan, I appreciate your time. As I understand it, 5 countries in the region felt this earthquake. That includes Pakistan. Did you feel this earthquake?
Yes, most certainly we did. We were in the office when it was around 2 p.m. And the office building started to shake. So the staff evacuated immediately. And it was clear from the intensity that this was a mega earthquake.
So what did you do when the earthquake hit? Did you run out on the streets?
Well, the staff evacuated the building and came out onto the street. They've had a few drills in the past, so it was quite an orderly exit. But it was a terrifying experience for everybody.
And when you got outside, what exactly did you see in terms of the extent of the damage and any injuries?
Well, in Islamabad, there haven't been that many buildings that were affected. But we could see our office building from outside shaking visibly, and then we could feel the earth moving underneath our feet. Thankfully, the damage in Islamabad and some of the major cities was limited, but its impact has certainly been felt in the north and the northwest of Pakistan.
And so what do you know in terms of the Pakistani government's response, rescue efforts, trying to get aid out to particular areas?
Well, the government has mobilized its plans regarding managing the disasters. There are disaster management agencies that have been set up at the national and provincial level, so they are active. The Pakistani military is also actively providing support to the people who've been affected. So right now, I think the search and rescue efforts are the main priority, but the challenge is that these areas, as you know, are mountainous, and access is the biggest challenge. Because the earthquake triggered a lot of landslides, which have cut off the roads, because most of these areas are only accessible through a single road. So that's the real challenge. And in recent days, there's been a lot of rain, which has led to early snowfall. So these areas are now extremely cold, much colder than they normally are during this time of the year.
Yeah, you raised some really important points there about landslides being a threat. Communications remain down, and so access to these areas are going to be very challenging and difficult. Adnan Cheema, appreciate that live for us there on the line from Islamabad with Islamic Relief. Well, as you heard from Ivan Watson,